Our final semi-finalist for this edition of the Nosh Pitch Slam is Brian Malarkey, Chef Brian Malarkey, who's the GM of Chef's Life. Come on up. There he is. How are you? Good to see you. Please keep an eye on your timer.
All right. All right, here we go. This is going to get pretty wild, everybody, so listen up. All right, so Chef's Life was born when I was doing some online cooking classes for our staff. We were raising some money, so I was invited to people's homes. I'd never been invited to people's homes before because everybody's scared of the chef. I realized that about 90% of you were cooking with extra virgin olive oil. I love extra virgin olive oil, but you're not supposed to cook with it. I went to the grocery store. I looked at the aisle, the segment, the category. It was all green bottles, outdated, old. I wanted to do something that would pop off the shelf. I reached out to my amazing friends at Beck's Brands, and we created this bottle that actually educates you and tells you what to do with it. It is polished. It is absolutely beautiful. We have taken the best cooking oils and combined them. You have avocado, grapeseed, sunflower, and second-pressed olive. So in order to tell the whole story, I want to tell a story like a chef. All right, that's our cooking oil. That makes things crispy, crunchy, nice, caramelized, making the natural sugars, the natural proteins, pull out of everything, making everything better so you don't need all of the other stuff. Then we made a blending oil, some extra virgin olive oil, some grapeseed, and some avocado, heart healthy, to consume, marinades, vinaigrettes, aiolis. And to finish it all off, we had to celebrate with our extra virgin olive oil, all right? You drizzle that on at the end. We told Kroger about this. They picked us up in 1,800 grocery stores nationwide, first pitch ever. We're expanding the brand. We have more SKUs coming. We're reaching out to the world. This is a great, great category. We solved a problem that people didn't even know existed. We took on a category that everybody thought was extra virgin olive oil, and we are educating. Our content online is spectacular. We have a charitable give back program. We love to cook. This is the chefs giving their knowledge to the people. You guys, those are all amazing products, but if people cannot saute a carrot right, we got to start at ground zero. Give me the bong. Hit it. 1, 2. I wanted it.
You wanted it, you got it. There you go. I am energized. I am so excited all of a sudden. Chef's Life. You know, it's hard to differentiate in the oil space, I would think, right, Karen? I mean, are you seeing something here that really strikes a chord?
I think it's very interesting. It's very disruptive, informative, educational. Yeah, I think it's interesting.
In terms of you know, the 3 different varieties, you have use this for cooking, use this for blending, use this for finishing. You know, is that something that you think people need? Is that again one of those things that is addressing a need that wasn't out there before?
I think it addresses a need of a certain type of shopper who considers themselves a scratch cook or healthy cook. Not everybody.
Yeah. Jason, in terms of, you know, the potential for this brand, you know, what are your thoughts on the scalability of Chef's Life?
I do really like the different use cases that are called out. I thought that was very clever, and I think that there's a need for that. You know, I think the question is, you know, as I've said kind of in some earlier ones, Chef's Life. Chef's Life is a nice umbrella brand. You know, where else would you go with this? What other products could you go into? You know, I think the challenge is, you know, just the oil business probably isn't as big a business as one would want to invest in. But with a brand like that, I think there's real potential. So to touch on that maybe a little bit, again, I know a 2-minute pitch is really short, but to touch on what you could do with that, I think it's the groundwork for a very interesting brand that could have some real legs.
Adrian, in terms of the branding front of pack, I mean, you know, what are your thoughts in terms of like how everything's presented, the hierarchy of how the oil is presented, the ingredients are presented?
I think it's excellent. I love how clear it is what each oil is for, and then the suggestions, dips, sauces as a topper. My one comment would be I'd also love just like a smaller size. I don't know how I'd want to buy all 3, but I don't know how much olive oil I'm going through for all 3 of those use occasions, so maybe a smaller format because it was a pretty big bottle.
Matt, you've been in pitch slams before, and as you know, you don't get a lot of time to present yourself and to present your vision. You know, how do you think this presentation went?
Very unassuming and quiet. No, you should bottle your energy because your passion for this comes across loud and clear, which is dynamite. And I think what got me was how this spoke to me. It said, use these for, and it was like, okay, I can't really screw this up. When I think a lot of people in their pantry or cupboard, it's a bit of like an oil roulette. You see like 6 different kinds, and they all sort of do well enough, but they're probably not optimal. And so it is such an often used ingredient that something that tells you in an idiot-proof way exactly what the use case is, I think is quite clever and has a good, good chance.
Outstanding. I mentioned earlier, and I mention every time we do these pitch slams, that 2 minutes is not a lot of time. It's tough. We really make it tough on these entrepreneurs to really present their vision, their passion, their brands to us. And I think everyone did an excellent job today. So well done, all the semifinalists.